Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Fragrance. If you're new to my channel for the first time, thanks for clicking on my video. I talk about men's fragrance reviews, unboxes, and I do fragrance giveaways once a month. So if you like stuff like that, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you like this video a lot, hit the like button and leave a comment below in the description if you like this kind of content. So today's video, we're going to talk about my top 8 cold weather fragrances. So it's about that time of year where it's getting cold and you can figure fall or winter, autumn, whatever you want to call it. It's that type of year where you can wear the cold fragrances and they're going to be great on your skin. They're going to last and you might get compliments, you might not. So here's my list. It's coming right up. These are my top 8 cold weather fragrances. These are the fragrances I'm going to wear during these fall, winter months. You might have a different list. That's great. Whatever fragrance you have on your list, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you're going to wear in the fall and winter type of aspect. If there's new fragrances that are coming out that you want to pick up, please leave a comment below or what you're interested in. Okay, these are my top 8 cold weather fragrances. So my number 8 on the list is from the house of Dior, and it is Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum. This is the EDP. They do have the EDT, but we're talking about the EDP right now. I like this fragrance a lot. I like the bottle presentation. I like the cap, the magnetic cap. I like the fact the distribution sprays out a lot. Smells great. This has notes of bergamot, ambroxan, spicy notes, vanilla, nutmeg. It's a great fragrance overall. Projection wise is very great. You're going to get between 2 to 3 hours of very nice strong projection. So people will get whiffs of it. It leaves a nice sillage trail when you walk. Let's talk about longevity. Longevity S points, very great. I get between 8 to 10 hours plus. That's what you're going to get with this fragrance here. It's going to get you through the work day. It's going to get you through if you have to run errands. If you want to go to the gym, then grab something with your buddies. It's great. It's going to get you through an 8-hour work day or 8 hours going out. You're going to be fine. 2 to 3 sprays, you're good to go. Compliment factor is great. I have got compliments with this fragrance here. People do say it's kind of corny because it's Dior Sauvage. People are tired of hearing Dior Sauvage. I get it. But it does what you need. Longevity, projection, compliment factors. This is what you need in a fragrance. Let's just get right to the point. You know, people do say, well, it's generic. It smells like just something simple. But it does everything you want. Compliment factor, longevity, and projection. That's all you need in life. So let's get right. That's simple as I can put it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my number 8, Dior Sauvage EDP. Now I'm going to jump into my number 7 cold weather fragrance. My number 7 cold weather fragrance. This is a great fragrance. You can wear it during the summertime, the winter, fall, spring. It's just overall great signature scent in my opinion, and it's no other than Acqua di Gio Profumo. This fragrance here has notes of bergamot, incense notes, patchouli, a heavy dose of patchouli. It's great. I like the bottle presentation with the black and the silver. I like the magnetic cap. Great. I like distribution. Sprays out a lot. It's just, this fragrance overall is a very great fragrance. I get about a good 2 hours of projection. Very nice. People do get whiffs of it. Longevity, I get about a good 6 hours on my skin, which is great. It's not the best. You know, you might need to have a travel atomizer with you to respray it. But it's a very great fragrance. People do like it. DNA's been around for many years now. Acqua di Gio DNA. They do have Acqua di Gio Absolute, which I love a lot. But this is Acqua di Gio Profumo. But it's very great. It's great pleasing. People do like the fragrance. You know, my girlfriend doesn't really like it, but it is what it is. I like wearing this fragrance, and I have got comments with this fragrance here. So this is my number 7, Acqua di Gio Profumo. I like the bottle. It's great. Overall, I like the scent. It could be a signature scent all year round if you want to, or you want to wear it in the cold weather. It's up to you. This is just my number 7. Now we're going to jump into my number 6 cold weather fragrance. My number 6 cold weather fragrance from the house of Amen is no other than Pure Tonka. Great fragrance. It's your boozy, it's your whiskey, it's the Tonka bean. It's a great fragrance. Distribution I don't like too much, but Pure Tonka is great fragrance. People get whiffs of this and they do like it. You know, I haven't really got many comments with fragrance, but a few people in my family that worn around, they do like the scent. It smells really nice to them. They're like, oh wow, it smells really kind of sweet. You know, or they say, hey, it smells a little bit like coffee, you know, but hey, this is what it is. It's Pure Tonka. Man, just projection, I get about a good 2 hours of projection. Longevity, I get about a good 7 hours on my skin. It's great. I wish I would get more comments with fragrance, but I haven't got that many comments with it, except for my family and a couple people at work. But I mean, like going to the mall and stuff, I haven't received any. But I'm going to try to wear some more and see. But Pure Tonka, it's a great fragrance for the winter time. I believe you'll like it if you're into sweet fragrances, whiskey, boozy kind of fragrance. And this is my number 6, Pure Tonka. Now we're going to jump into my number 5 cold weather fragrance. So my number 5 cold weather fragrance, I had to bring it, guys. You guys know about this fragrance already. Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP. This fragrance here, I use a lot of juice in this fragrance. Man, it's great. It has notes of tobacco, ginger, basil, grapefruit. It's just overall great fragrance. Man, I like the distribution. It sprays a lot. I wore this fragrance several times at work and got comments with this fragrance here. It's really nice. It's weird. I don't get comments when I go out like to the store and stuff, but I'm around my coworkers and stuff and they get whiffs of it. They like this fragrance. The only downside of this fragrance here, and I'll say it now, and it's been said over and over repeatedly, projection wise isn't the best. I get about a good hour and a half on my skin. After that, it kind of sits close to the skin. You got to be kind of close to me to smell this fragrance. I get about a good 5 hours of longevity on my skin. It's okay. You know, if you really like this fragrance a lot, I would just either buy a bigger bottle or I would buy a travel atomizer to keep with you if you want to spray later on during the day. But it's great, pleasing. Females do like it. It's been around for a while now, so some people might towards getting the new Dolce Gabbana, the One Gray, which I have a review if you want to check out the links below. That's a great fragrance too, but they have the same type of performance I've checked out on my skin. I've tried several times, both of them, and they're about the same projection and longevity wise. But this is Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP right here, and this is my number 5 cold weather fragrance. I like the bottle of this too. So Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP. Now we're going to jump into my number 4 cold weather fragrance. Number 4 cold weather fragrance from the house of Coach, and it's no other than Coach Platinum. Coach Platinum opens up with vanilla, pineapple, leather, great distribution. Smells great. I don't get the pineapple pretty much. I get the vanilla, I get the leather, I get the spiciness in it, but I don't really get the pineapple. I've tested it a few times. I have a review down below if you want to check out that review. I did a special video with Liz on that video. Very great. She likes the fragrance a little bit. Not a big fan of it, but she does like it. It is very mass appealing, a great fragrance. Coach for Men Platinum. Sorry about that. Coach for Men Platinum. Just great overall. I like the bottle presentation, just the silver. And you put up to the light, you can actually see how much juice is in it. This is a great fragrance. You can get the smaller bottle really cheap. I'll leave links below if you want to buy this fragrance. You can get it at Macy's right now. Very great. You know, if there's a con to say about this fragrance here, longevity isn't the best on my skin. I got about a good 6 to 7 hours on my skin. Projection wise is good for the first hour and a half to 2 hours. So people will get whiffs of it. I'm not saying it's beast mode because it's not. You know, people that get close to me have smelled it and they said they like it, but it's not like where I can walk by and guarantee somebody wants to give me a comment. It's not beast mode. It's kind of close to the skin. Well, on my skin it is. But I do like the scent. It smells pretty good. People will give the similarities to Dior Sauvage. I kind of get that with the spicy, the vanilla note. But, you know, this is kind of a little bit different. I do like this fragrance. You know, it doesn't project like Dior Sauvage does. That's just my opinion. But this is my number 4, Coach for Men Platinum. I like the little tag on the side with Coach, you know. So now we're going to jump into my number 3 cold weather fragrance. Number 3 cold weather fragrance, Zara Wanted by Night Eau de Parfum. This is a great fragrance. I like how it has the gun revolver bullets in it. I like how the cap has a Zara on it. Pretty nice. It clicks right back onto place. It's just very great. The bottle is very different. Has notes of spicy notes, has notes of tobacco, mandarin orange, very, very big blast of cinnamon, which is great. Distribution is nice. It's just great. This is very different when you go out and wear something like this. You're going to get a real blast of cinnamon. People will get notice of this fragrance. They'll think it's very different. I like that with cinnamon. You know what I mean? It's very, when I'm noticing for like, oh, it smells good. You're wearing something with cinnamon in it. It's just great. I've let people wear this fragrance and they've got compliments for this fragrance. It's pretty nice, you know, and they worn it like the colder, like summer days, which is cool. But I feel like this can be a winter fragrance pretty much because some of the notes that are in it. But it's great. Or you can wear it to the club. You know, if you like to dance in the club and stuff, this is a great fragrance. You know, if you don't want to wear other fragrances, club fragrances, this is a great alternative fragrance that you're going to stand out differently in the club if you want to get noticed. Very great. Price point is very cheap for a smaller bottle of this. Zara fragrances, they are nice. You know, they are them kind of club banger sweet fragrance that people will enjoy. You kind of say it's kind of like young for younger people, but even an older, mature man can wear this fragrance too. Projection-wise on my skin, you're going to get about a good 2 hours. On my skin, you should get about 2 hours. Very great. Longevity, I got about a good 7 hours on my skin. Some people said they can smell it after the 8 and 9 mark on me, but I can't smell it anymore. But it's very great. Zara Wanted by Night Eau de Parfum. I have to wear it some more. I haven't really wore it that much, but I let other people wear it to try it out and see if they like it, just to get their feedback and stuff like that, besides me testing it for about 4 or 5 days. So this is my number 3, Zara Wanted by Night Eau de Parfum. Now we're going to jump into my number 2 cold weather fragrance. Number 2 cold weather fragrance. I've talked about this fragrance on my channel before. If you guys don't know what this fragrance is right now, it's my favorite winter fragrance. I like this fragrance a lot, and there's no other than Valentino Lumo Intense. I like this fragrance. I like the bottle presentation. It's just very nice and gorgeous. If it didn't smell good, I would still have it up my man with all my other fragrances because I just like this bottle. It's very different. I have not seen it with any other fragrance or any other brand. I like distribution. Shoots out a lot. This has notes of a very nice heavy dose of iris, leather, tobacco. It's great. Some people might say, hey, it smells a little like lipstick. I've got that comment before. I just take it as a compliment. It is what it is. And when a compliment's a compliment, I'm happy with it. You know, people don't have to compliment you on fragrances, but when somebody does say something like, hey, it smells like lipstick, or hey, it smells nice, or smells leathery, or just sweet, it's a great fragrance, and I enjoy getting compliments with fragrances like this, Valentino Lumo Intense. It's great. Projection-wise, very up there, the roof. Longevity's great. I'm happy with this fragrance a lot. I have a link below if you want to check this fragrance out more. Valentino Lumo Intense. I like it. If you haven't got your nose on it, please try this fragrance out. I really think you'll like it. You know, you might feel the lipstick smell vibe. You might not. It all depends. Everybody's nose is going to be different when they smell this. You might get the leather. It's great. I like it for the winter time. It pushes through that cold, hard weather. You're going to enjoy this fragrance. I guarantee it. Now we're going to jump into my number 1 cold weather fragrance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my number 1 cold weather fragrance. Man, I like this fragrance a lot. I compliment this fragrance every time I wear it. I get great projection, great longevity. It's no other than the house of Paco Rabanne. It's 1 million lucky. What can I say about this fragrance? Look at the bottle, man. I'm using a lot of juice. That's a lot for a fragrance, especially I got a lot of fragrance, a lot of juice I use in this fragrance. It's great. I like the distribution. Shoots out a lot. Very great. Has notes of plum, honey, hazelnut. Just gorgeous fragrance. I like it. I get great projection. I get a good 2 hours. People like this fragrance. They say it smells good. It smells sweet. It smells sexy. I guess you can I kind of call it one of them gourmand type of fragrances, but very overall great fragrance. Longevity, I get a good 8 hours plus. This lasts on me a long time, you know, and a lot of fragrances I have don't last long. This is very great. People like it. I've worn it a few times when it was cooler in the summer days. Very great. I'm going to push for it more in the fall. This is great. This bottle here is about 88 bucks, but you can get it. You can get a cheaper small bottle, about half the size, for about 68 bucks at Sephora. It's great. I like it. I gotta call it number 1 because it's Paco Rabanne 1 million. I'm just joking, but it's a great fragrance. Distribution, just amazing. If you haven't tried this, ladies and gentlemen, please try Paco Rabanne 1 million lucky. You won't regret it. It's great. It smells great. People like these sweet scents sometimes. I feel like if you wear this fragrance, you're going to get noticed. You might get a couple head turns. You might get compliments with it, but people will smell you and get your presence when you enter the room with this fragrance. I guarantee it. So this is my top 8 cold weather fragrance list. I hope you guys like this list. If there's other fragrances that you like that you're going to wear in the cold weather, please leave a comment below. Let me know. I'm going to have a fragrance giveaway, me and my girlfriend, on September 30th. It's coming up right around the corner. for Versace Dylan Blue. Free bottle. I don't wear it. I have Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. I want to give it to one lucky subscriber. And on top of it, I'm doing another bonus for 2 other subscribers. I have 2 free bottles, sample bottles of Versace Dylan Blue. So all you got to do to win these fragrances is pretty much like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. That's it. And we're going to pull a name out of a bag with my girlfriend. Pull a name out of a bag. And whoever wins first gets this, second, and third. So I feel as if my channel, you guys get information on fragrances. And I just want to give back to the fragrance people for watching my videos, for my subscribers. So these will be for free. You know, it's just my gratitude for thank you for watching my videos. So until my next video, peace.